Oh, hey. How's everyone doing today? Gamers, what's up?
What's up, gamers?
What's up, gamers?
This is Paul Tamayo, and I'm here with
Chris Person. How's everyone doing?
Yeah, how is everyone doing? It's a nice little, nice relaxing Tuesday. We're switching up the streaming schedule this week, but today, this game came out called Xenon Racer, which is a really dope arcade racer that emphasizes, drifting and weird, wacky, futuristic aesthetics and loud techno music.
Imagine Wipeout, but with cars.
Yeah, imagine Wipeout with wheels.
Wheel pout.
I actually want to show off the intro real quick. Let us know how audio is, because we are
We're doing our best.
we're doing our best. So the year is 2030.
What if Blade Runner was different?
What
if Blade Runner happened in the
but cars?
in the Crackdown universe?
Yeah, or the Cars universe.
Is that you?
In the year 2029, the World Prototype League WPL
Just watch this
announced to all the
ridiculousness. I love it.
that 2031 will be the year in which the first championship for magnetic levitation cars will start. In the year 2030, the most famous manufacturers, coming from every corner of the planet, organized an unofficial championship to evolve the
doesn't have
technologies
corners.
of
Come
the
on.
next future races.
So are they maglev
Their
cars?
purpose is to test the new
No, they're
energy
like
recovery
real ass
systems,
wheel ass cars. You know
They
what
said
I mean?
maglev technology.
Yeah, that's coming on the horizon.
So this is the prequel to Wipeout.
Totally. This is
I
like
guess?
Yeah, this is the prequel to Wipeout. So all of the major car manufacturers are coming together to create a race, a Grand Prix, if you will, a grand prequel, and it's called Xenon Racer.
People always talk about Wipeout, but no, everybody always wonders what happened before they wiped out.
Right.
Tune in and find out.
What happened pre-wipe? So here we go. So we're gonna jump right into.
This is in no way related to the Wipeout franchise, just to be
No,
clear.
no.
We were
Oh.
just joking.
Yeah, we're just joshing. Also, by the way, this game is out on PS4, Xbox One, Switch, and PC, according to the developer website. The developer, by the way, is 3dclouds.it, and it's that's all you need to know. So I'm gonna start off with the first level, just to kind of show off what the game is like for the most part. I'm also gonna refresh chat because we're not seeing anything.
Oh,
So
I can do it.
No, I'll do it.
Yeah, okay. We are seeing chat. It's just our window that we have for chat is there. We go. Just a little bit behind the curtain.
Yeah, shout us out in the chat so we can see if you're shouting us out or shouting at us. So this is the first car that they start you off with. And you'll see that like the max speed is obviously going to be way worse than the car that I have now, but the handling is better. Although in this game, handling is a very generous term. Like they really want you to drift. There you go. Nice testing out in the chat. They really want you to drift, and they want you to drift hard.
Tokyo.
And this is Tokyo.
That's Tokyo Tower.
If you couldn't tell,
I don't think that are those things next to each other.
probably not. Look at the Gundam, the generic Gundam. That's kind of cool.
It's in.
Gamers by Zeppelin.
I'm actually watching. I'm wearing a bootleg US Manga Corps shirt.
Oh, nice.
If anyone remembers the distribution company US Manga Corps.
So you have to use the triggers to at least on PC. I'm using an Xbox One controller, and it's for anyone who's played any Ridge Racer or any sort of like wacky arcade game, racing game, you just tap the left trigger to brake, and then you immediately hit the gas again with the right trigger, and you drift. You can also drift by utilizing the A button really quickly, just tapping it. But I like to stay to the fundamentals. The other thing you'll notice
I love that about you. You have solid fundamentals.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
what everybody knows about me. And you'll see in the bottom right, very Ridge Racer-esque, those three little neon blue batteries. The more I drift, the more those charge up. And then, of course, if I hit B, they turn into this really cool boost. Oh, and the controller got unplugged. Sorry, everyone. Okay, let's see if I can salvage this.
Sorry about that, guys. I forget. We have like 30 cables, and every time we
get up in the Goblin Bunker.
have to get up in the Goblin Bunker, it's like What's that movie with Sean Connery where she has to do like
Oh
the
my
laser
God.
tripwire?
That's exactly what it's like. So, like I was saying, you'll get your boost, and if you hit B, then you can use those. And you primarily want to use those on straightaways, but you'll get better at, like, if you hit a really hard corner, you can sort of use it to boost your way out, especially if you're getting mighty close to a wall. And then on the bottom left, you'll see like my health, my car's health. So if I take too many hits, I'll get Jonathan low. Come on, John. I can, like, my car can just like explode basically, and then I have to like restart. It kind of resets you again, and that can be really killer. It's so hard to talk and play video games at the same time.
True, I can talk for you. We're seeing Jonathan Lowe eye.
Yeah.
It's like Revolutionary Girl eye. Wait, no, what was that? What was that? There's Artificial Girl eye. I forget which one.
Oh, see, I might have hit that boost.
Have we
too
been
soon.
playing it enough to recommend it? No, we just started playing it.
Yeah, I literally started playing it like an hour ago. I will say, though, there are things that I love about this game. I mean, I love Ridge Racer games. Like, Ridge Racer games are not even like a guilty pleasure because we're off that. Remember that Viewpoint's callback?
Yeah.
I love Ridge Racer, and I love wacky arcade games. I actually really, really enjoyed, I'm blanking on the name, the one on Switch, that like Wipeout kind of game that came out on Switch that was originally on Wii U, and they kind of
Yeah, I'm spacing on that. I remember playing
remixed
it, yes.
Something remix.
That said,
Chat, help me out.
incidentally, before I forget, if you have a PSVR, just get Wipeout.
Oh, but yeah, get Wipeout.
Wipeout's so good on VR.
Wipeout is just a good game in general.
No, sure, but like VR games specifically, if you're in a cockpit, rock because you don't have to. There's just a whole problem with like a person's access that you don't have to deal with, and Wipeout specifically, just that's. I remember playing that at my friend's house. I was like, oh, this is what I wanted when I was 12. Cool. This is all I wanted out of VR. It was just like, and it was just done with a consumer product very casually. You know what I mean?
Totally. Yeah, and it's a nice way to like sneak it in there. I'm also really looking forward to. I'm not gonna front. No Man's Sky VR. Put it in my veins now.
Yeah, that seems cool.
I fucking love that game.
Yeah, I can imagine that being real nice when you're flying around.
Oh my god, just give it to me. It's exactly what I've wanted. But yeah, I can't say I can recommend it just yet. I do have some problems with it.
It's kind of a little cheesy.
It's very cheesy. And I think it's like very on purpose. But sometimes it's like they go a little too heavy-handed with the sugar in the lemonade, if you know what I mean. Like it's a little too sweet.
I do wonder sometime, like I wonder what this would be like if you were playing this on Switch, though.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because like, I feel like that's the appeal of. I don't see myself playing this on PC, which is what we're playing it on at home. But like
on Switch,
it might be nice.
Yeah, like on Switch, that other game I was talking about, something remix. I'm totally blanking on that name. I love that game on Switch. It also looked really good on Switch. It was a nice little showpiece when the console launched of like, hey, look what this little tablet is capable of.
This guy, all the design in this is very Wipeout, but people also forget that was all the work of Designers Republic, which is a design firm who I believe did the Aphex Twin Window Licker cover.
Oh, yeah.
Where he's in a bikini and photoshopped on someone's face.
Davis, by the way, the music in this game is fantastic. It's definitely, like, listen to this for a second. You can't really hear it. They kind of phase it out, but it's so good. Like, even like the menu music is really fun to listen to, and each track, I guess, so you'll see in the bottom left, I believe, it actually, they're like licensed songs.
Sorry.
So How We Win, FWL.
I like this like really like futuristic version of Boston where they just remake the same bridge that's in Boston but like goofier.
Super goofy, yeah. Like
they make the
connects.
I want to like. Do they have like a mega version of like that one obelisk?
Oh, it has
the Bunker Hill Memorial or whatever, but it's just got like, I don't know, rings on it or some shit.
Count all the monuments and stuff as you see them, because I will definitely not be paying attention. But yeah, so one of the problems I have so far with the game, in the limited amount of time that I've been playing with it, I've been only playing with it or playing it for about an hour, maybe an hour and change. I have noticed that some of the AI is pretty rubber bandy, so like there were some tracks where I was killing it, like I had not one mistake. And I was about to, like, I felt like at any second I was going to overlap some of the people, some of the other racers. And granted, I'm playing on the medium difficulty, but I did notice, like, you know, suspiciously on the last lap, everyone sort of caught up. And by then, you know, one mistake will cause you to be, like, third or even fourth. So there is a little bit of that, unfortunately. I'm curious as to, like, how it ramps up with the difficulty. Like, if I were to put this game on hard, it probably probably obviously gets harder.
You know what? Something I really like. I'll talk a little bit so you don't bump into walls a little bit more because we're trying to do two things at once. Something I really like. Actually, I kind of like about this game. This game feels like a PS1 game, or like a Dreamcast game, and I mean that in not as a slight, but as a like. I feel like a lot of the energy that goes into like goofy stuff like Rocket League, now is just funneled into indies. You know what I mean?
Totally,
like I feel like the scale of that development was a very indie scale, and I think that like I don't know this goofy ass like play pretend future. I feel like if when this gets funneled into AAA, you gotta be like, all right, how do we make this extremely feature rich? How do we make this like
right.
have its own open world? If you're not Forza, you're basically not fighting for that space.
Yeah.
And so everything else is just like, yeah, let's just make something goofy.
Yeah, in this game, I think I want to try it on the Switch because I feel like I would probably play it way more on my Switch.
Yeah.
And the fact that it's $35 for me is like, oh yeah, I'll play this wacky ass, arcade racer on my Switch. I'd love that.
Did you just go by the Sam Adams Brewery?
Did I?
Yeah, this is
Let's take a look.
I feel like this is like, I like this play pretend version of Boston, but I also like the idea that this is just what they did when they redeveloped the Back Bay for the Big Dig. They were like, well, we need a hover car track, and that'll add $10 billion to the Big Dig
for the year 2029.
Here is these are the greater Boston area references you're only gonna get when I'm on the stream.
That's actually, I appreciate that. That's great.
Yeah.
So the only other
we're gonna go to Dorchester, go to the Packy store.
The only other trucks or tracks I've played are like Tokyo, Miami. Oh no, Dubai. So they're really going for it in terms of like, look at all these exotic locales you can visit.
Someone says I miss Burnout Revenge. Yeah, me too, buddy.
Me too. I miss Ridge Racer. It's Ridge Racer.
Ridge Racer. No, I miss Burnout because I love crashing into crap. I mean, like, okay, so Forza Horizon doesn't fill that itch, but it fills parts of that itch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's because, like, yeah, no, you're not, it's a different impulse, but it's like, it's a different impulse, but it hits that itch of, like, almost getting into a burnout situation. You know what I mean?
Congratulations.
So, like, you're that thing where you're like, I'm just gonna miss it just barely, just very barely.
Yeah, I love that stuff. I just miss wacky racers in general.
I miss the cartoon show Wacky Racers.
I was just about to say that. That was my next.
Sorry for stepping on your joke.
It's all right.
Is this LA? Is this Miami?
This is Miami. Bienvenidos a Miami.
We're gonna get into a fight with like 5 bodybuilders for like no discernible reason. Gonna get a really, really good coffee and really, really good Cuban food.
Oh heck! One thing that was really funny, and I could tell this was made by. So this is made by an Italian developer. I checked their website, and I could kind of tell because the announcer at the beginning of every round, he goes, he says something, and then he goes at Miami. So you can tell they're like kind of obviously adding the lines in there.
Yeah.
And it just feels weird to hear someone say at Miami or at Boston.
As a cultural product, I love it when somebody who has never been to a place has to approximate that place.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I think you got a lot of this in late 90s, early 2000s rave culture with like anything involving Japan or Japanimation, where it was like, oh god, what's Japan like? I don't know, I haven't gone there, but let's try to recreate anime or like foreign depictions of what America is. And granted, they have like the fact that this is the future, and so therefore doesn't really matter.
Yeah, everyone is one blend.
It's all. I mean, I guess as social commentary that kind of works because you're like, well, it's all going to be like really ugly condos, and then hover cars,
and a hell lot of neon.
And then like one old brewery if you're in Boston. But all the cities kind of look the same because, let's face it, all cities kind of look the same.
Yeah, for the most part. I am super curious to see how this plays and looks on Switch. I can't imagine, because this game doesn't like blow your mind when you're looking at it now.
No, it's
so you can't imagine it's that far off of like the Switch version.
No, it's a corny little arcade racer. You know what I mean?
Totally.
It does what it sets out to do, I guess.
I used to play. I've played so many dumb, wacky arcade racing games in my time.
Yeah.
That it's just weird that like now we're kind of like, oh look, one just came out. Oh wow.
Someone says, how come nobody has combined the open world setup of Tokyo Extreme Racer and the customization options of Need for Speed? I don't know. You should.
Yeah, you should
Get
do that.
Get into sin the SZA.
Do it.
Get into game dev so you can do that, and then forget that was your original stated goal.
Make it happen. So this is the one I've been having a hard time with. So I'm gonna jump into this one. So the first level, both of these levels are freaking hard. Some of them just have like the wild sharp turn that I just cannot figure out. I've done it like once or twice, and then I will blow up. So you'll see me. Those first two races were like, you know, not too bad, but also I'm starting
to go to Dorchester.
I'm starting to get used to the drifting and like the rhythm of tapping left trigger, right trigger, that kind of stuff. Takes a little bit getting used to.
Expo 2030 Center. In the not that far off future, let's be real.
This is a nice, optimistic view of the future.
In 11 years, all this crap's going to happen.
Oh yeah, I mean, look at
this is
Williamsburg.
This is all part of the Green New Deal. Is hover cars. We nationalize Tesla, unionize its labor force. We shoot Elon Musk into a rocket ship, into space,
right on the moon.
so that he can smoke weed with Joe Bots and Joe Rogan on the moon.
Ooh, look at the finesse!
And then we nationalize Tesla and turn it into a blood sport.
In 2029.
In 2029. I think, yeah, it's a 10. Look, guys, we have about 12 years if we're being generous.
Yeah.
Probably are kind of screwed for climate change.
Oh yeah, we're done. Everybody.
We're dead, guys.
Welcome to Kotaku.
Welcome to Kotaku. Climate change is real as hell.
Welcome to Kotaku. We're dead.
Dead gang. Thanks for the shout out in their chat. No, and this is the result of the nationalization and expansion of Tesla.
Ooh, look at the finesse. God, I love a good drift.
I'm gonna wait for YouTube comments to be like, this is why I didn't come for propaganda.
Your agenda. Your Tesla agenda. Tesla agenda. Let me focus here. Stop with the plugs, Paul.
Come on, focus.
Drift King, baby.
Drift King.
Oh, I get it. You're like the Justin Timberlake of Japan. Shout out to my Tokyo Drift fans out there.
I thought that was I thought you were doing like I see like, oh, I get it. From whenever he sees something in Law and Order that John Mulaney be like, oh, I get it. It's like scratchy lottery tickets.
No, that was definitely a southern accent.
Yeah.
You're like the Justin Timberlake of Japan. What a weird movie, am I right? Bow Wow with the Hulk, little Nissan.
I've never seen Bow Wow with the Hulk.
Weird. That movie's weird. He's like flipping Jordans in Tokyo. What a weird fever dream of a movie.
Has anyone in the chat seen the movie Knockoff? I feel like we've talked about this. We talked about this. Yeah, go watch Knockoff.
Go watch
it's
Knockoff.
Great.
Get it on VHS though. Don't get like a nice quality.
Or get it. No, actually, it was on film. So get a nice Blu-ray.
Oh, God damn it, Alan.
Elaine Rue.
Alan. How do you say that?
Alone.
Because his last name is Rue. Your ass is mine.
Get him.
See, but I'm already at 39% on my health, so I gotta cool it, man.
Someone said they see Knockoff. It's good.
It's a dumb movie.
It's a real good movie. Choi Hawk is a great director.
Ooh. Okay. I also like the variety and time of day, which is cool. I love when a game lets me race at night.
I don't know. Yeah, someone's saying this is a little pricey for an arcade racer. I kind of agree on that. 35. I don't know. I also don't like arcade racers that much personally. Unless they're like.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how much is in this game.
Yeah, I think that's what I need to see before I would like.
Oh my God, it's getting intense.
Come on. Yeah, I wonder how come on. I wonder how the response is on a Switch controller.
Oh yeah, that's true. Get that HD rumble. No, Paul. I turn my head a lot when I play arcade racers too. I don't know if you saw me playing at the desk earlier, but I did. Like,
I didn't say anything.
Ooh.
Okay, the drifting is kind of cool.
Yeah, especially once you get the hang of it. The next level is so tough though.
Goodbye.
The RS accumulator has been recharged.
Yeah, so you can use the boost to also bail you out of corners like that.
That corner up ahead looks tough.
Ooh, the finesse.
Damn.
I just want another Ridge Racer, but this is kind of as close as I'm gonna get.
Ugh. Oof.
I'm at 25%.
Someone talked about Ridge Racer the second you talked about Ridge Racer.
They get me. They get me, bro. Oh god. Oh god. Slow down. Oh, okay. I'm good.
Okay.
Whew. Yeah, I love the way Ridge Racer. I mean, my favorite Ridge Racer was the one on PSP. I think it was just called like Ridge Racers or something. That game was so good.
Was that the one that Kaz made the infamously memeable remark about?
Yeah, like in the
He
loading
brought it
screen.
out. He brought it out on stage and he held it up.
Well, it was because it was like the loading screen you can play, like Galago or whatever, and then and then it showed up as Ridge Racer. Like, it's Ridge Racer.
And then Ridge Racer. You don't need us to. You remember that famous line.
Remember. All right, so this is a really tough level.
Welcome to Dubai. It looks like this now.
Yeah, pretty much. See, look, everyone's getting wide. Like, why is everyone doing that?
Because that is a hell of a turn.
That turn is gnarly as heck. Yeah, this one too. This one I cannot figure out. I cannot figure out this racetrack. I also like.
I feel like that this is the one where it starts to get hard. Okay, you know, now that this is a hard game, I get the appeal.
ERS system just reloaded.
I also like the little review mirror projection thing that happens up top. It's a really nice, subtle way of like not putting a thing in the middle of your eye line.
Yeah, that's actually really nice. I like the Skrillex sound alike. And then the Kingdom Hearts music comes through.
Utada Hikaru's voice just slices right
You
through.
wanna me.
Damn it. Yeah, you know what? Announcer guy, I don't need your sass.
Pretend Italian American.
Good outcome.
A good outcome. I'm just imagining like Mario going into the booth and then doing like, wow, that's a good turn.
Turning my headphones up.
Did I do that right?
Oh shit. I always forget. This is what happens.
Yep. Yeah, dude.
God. Also, I guess I gotta like, I should probably look at my little mini map, huh?
Yeah. Do you want me to warn you when a big one's coming?
Yeah. You should be my co-pilot,
Yeah.
like the guy in the rally races.
When it's like a 360 turn, I'll tell you.
Yeah, look, I'm already at 42. This is not a good
Yeah.
sign.
Now that you mention it, the sort of weird holographic UX is actually kind of nice.
Yeah, it's nice. It's not. It's like not.
It's
distracting.
not. Yeah, I kind of like that feature a lot. Okay, you got some rugged turns coming up on the. It's not.
I kind of wish they swapped the position and map. Maybe it's just me. It's just me. Oh, here we go. Gnarly turn.
This is gonna be the rest of the stream.
Just me.
What?
Okay, here we go.
It's like a Terry Gilliam cartoon making just weird noises in the background.
There's my boosts too. One drum.
Boost it.
Trash right now. Eat dust. All right, here we go. Slow down, Paul.
Yeah, do
Hit
this,
it.
do this.
Why
do
you
this.
not drifting, fool? All right.
Well,
Come on.
boo.
This is the trash part I was talking about. Look how
That
much it
was-
resets you. I might as well just restart this one. All right, hold on. Let's restart this one. Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah, you kind of. We'll do better now.
Yeah. Come on. I don't know what that even means. Sin. But I'm sure.
Yo, what's the deal? What is the deal? Someone's asking what the deal is.
What is the deal? Is there a deal?
What's the deal?
What's the deal with deals?
I've been listening to a very good. I listened to an audiobook version of a very good book, which is The History of Comedy called The Comedians by Clint Nesterhoff, I believe, is the author. And they talk about Jerry Seinfeld's bits before he got big. And he would swear all the time.
Oh, really?
And then he, like, decided to be, go clean to see if he could, and then just stuck with it. But he used to go, "What's the fucking deal?" just all the time, and I have been thinking about that for a solid
What the fuck
week.
is up?
What's the fucking deal with airplane food?
That kind of sounds like old SNL announcer, actually.
Will Ferrell, G.E. Smith and the Saturday Night Live Band, Nice Drift, musical guest Weezer,
Skrillex.
not Skrillex.
Oh my god. The grunts are required for proper finessing.
I had a roommate once who was like a simulation racer guy, and he had like the whole damn setup. Here we go.
Oh, I've worked that up.
Thanks. Being the good place.
Yeah. I'm trying to
Um,
watch my language.
I'm also fucking up by not doing not letting you know.
That's all right. I
No,
should know by
but
now.
he used to have like the multi-$100
The wheel.
wheel and pedal that were like accentuated the right way. Had a gamer chair specifically for it, and I
Sick.
respect that. But like, man, what are you doing living in New York, man?
Yeah, seriously.
This is just move somewhere that like move to LA, get a car
big old
guy,
living room.
just get a convertible, something sick.
Garage.
Yeah, get a garage, dude. The city kills car people unless you live in Staten Island, and at that point, you're not living in New York. You're living in a kind of New York.
Yeah.
You're living its own. It's its own thing almost.
I'm gonna blow up again, man. God dang it.
Stop exploding.
Ooh, I just exploded. Yeah, I know I lost time, announcer guy. Come on.
Right.
Let me live.
They should get Greg Proops from the episode 1.
Episode 1, yeah, I was about to say. Maybe that's what they were going for. Oh, God, I cannot.
That is a really just.
This car just doesn't want to drift, man.
I think you just gotta slow down. I think you just
Yeah.
gotta just go like
I gotta go slow,
like
but,
school zones.
but I've never
and handbrake. Yeah.
always gotta go fast. I was raised on Sega. Oh, I missed that recharge. I wish there was a
Sip of
way.
this tea.
I really wish there was a way to like heal up again. That's not just like blow up, fool.
Can you explode more?
I guess you could explode more. Yeah, that's one option. See,
Racing.
but I'm gonna
Someone
lose.
says racing at the speed of sound. It's true.
I'm gonna lose again, and I'm not gonna be able to advance. So I'm gonna have to try this race again. Third time's a charm.
I think you can do it. I think you've learned lessons.
Yeah, I've learned lessons along the way, and that's what's really important. You know, it's not about the result.
BRS system just reloaded.
Someone said, isn't suggesting that he moved somewhere else, suggesting that the only reason to play video games is to emulate the reality they can't have, which kind of... Look, all I'm saying is he had a car, and it was, like, really hard to do alternate side parking.
Oh, that's the worst.
That's all I'm saying. I wasn't saying, like, he was bad for, like,
Jeez.
doing, like, simulator stuff. That stuff rules. Like, because you're not... Obviously, he can't, like, drive a Formula 1 race car every day. I'm just saying, like, this city sucks if you have a car.
It is the
Like,
worst.
Queens you can kind of deal with, like, parts of Queens. Yeah, Queens you can kind of deal with. But, like, if you're a car guy... I guess the Jalopnik guys do it pretty well.
You should ask them
Yeah.
and gals.
We should have gone... Oh, you're right. Sorry, my bad. The Jalopnik folks.
The squad.
Yeah, no, that's also weird because, like, there are a lot of really good racetracks in the greater tri-state area, I think.
Oh
But
yeah.
I could be wrong. Yeah. Also the Classic Car Club. Like, if you get really into it, it's nice.
I just realized it's probably better off to just restart that set because I have to do this one again.
Someone said they always mix up Jalopnik and Jacobin. I was like, sure. Yeah. Those are similar things. the socialist case for K cars.
Impressive.
Whoa. Someone asked the best racer this gen. Forza Horizon.
Oh yeah,
Forza Horizon is the best.
That game. Oh.
Yeah, why would you like? No offense to present company, and by that I mean this game, but like, yeah, Forza Horizon's the best.
Yeah.
Forza Horizon was good in every iteration, and it's just beautiful.
It gets better and better too.
Also, it just looks so good in HDR.
That's Sun, man.
That Xbox One X, it is the best thing you can play in the Xbox One X.
You gotta wear shades when you play that game.
Tim loves that game. Well, you're in first. That's what matters.
True. How many laps is this?
ARS accumulator
3.
has been
Ooh!
recharged.
Hit
You're on your
the boost.
first.
Okay, I'm gonna definitely blow up this round. I was killing it the first time I played it.
Ghost Little says, "Sup, fam?
What's up, dog?
How you doing,
What's
dude?"
up, fool?
Actually, what's up, y'all?
Thanks for watching.
I want to play Wipeout.
ARS system just reloaded.
Truck Hack, yeah. No, Truck Hack's probably the best gen. Next.
Oh yeah, easily. But I mean,
Yes.
I didn't think we were counting that. I mean, that's the obvious answer.
We have to state for the record, we are neutral about Truck Hack and have to be. Any coverage that Tim does about Truck Hack, we must put that disclaimer. Tim works for us. It's not a racing game,
Danger.
but
The vehicle is highly damaged.
I also haven't played it. But I'll just trust Tim.
Oh, this is not going well.
You're still in first.
Okay, I have to be perfect.
Harsh turn here.
Oh, come on, buddy. I was trying to be perfect. That's what you get. Lesson learned, everyone. No one's perfect.
Also, please forward any further Truck Hack questions to Tim.
Yeah, we are not representatives. So yeah, reach out to him. Here we go. Oh my god. No. Yeah. No.
Dave Sharp
Oh, Sharp.
of the Sharper Image.
Fucking Sharp.
I hate Sharp. I loathe David Sharp.
Danger.
Oh,
The
Danger?
vehicle is
Yeah.
highly damaged.
I could probably use a way to freaking get some health back while I'm racing.
This game needs blue shells.
This game needs something. I mean, I can recharge my boost, but like, come on.
I understand, they just want you to not hit the friggin' wall.
ARS's
Yeah, they
auxiliary
really want to-
batteries ready.
Freaking punish you.
Come on, dude. Yeah, boost.
Keep it up.
Okay, you got it. Turn coming up.
All right, here it is.
I'm not the biggest fan of like Skrillex-esque techno. But it'd be funny if they just like put like, I don't know, Acid House in one of these games. I guess that was what Fallout did. Well, Fallout did a lot of weird techno.
Really?
Yeah,
Wipeout.
I'm sorry, Wipeout, not Fallout.
I was like, what version of Fallout did that? I want to play that one.
You're right. That was now I'm thinking about that.
I would play the fuck
I
out of
don't
that.
want to start the world on fire.
Oh,
boo.
all right, I got to restart this one.
Yeah, I'm distracting you with.
God dang it.
Yeah, someone said they really like how they solved the rear view mirror problem.
Yeah, isn't it so cool? Like,
Yeah, it's actually
so-
like, say what you will about like the game in general, good, bad, whatever, how you think about it. I really do like that feature.
What is this? What was that song name?
Burnout Revenge had Avril Lavigne girlfriend.
Did it really?
That's funny.
Yo, I gotta play that again now.
I think I just miss a time when Dragula was in every game, which is to say I miss the Dreamcast era.
Did you see that?
Dragula is such a good song, and I miss the fact that we don't have a dedicated Dragula game.
Did you see that Brie Larson had a single at one point in time? It was very Avril Lavigne-ish.
No.
YouTube that. It's hilarious. I watched it last night. And it's pretty hilarious.
I don't really know a lot about Brie Larson, and I'm trying to keep it that way, but I respect this.
That's all I know.
Brambilla Clodo.
Rambilla.
Brambilla. Like Marco Brambilla, director of Demolition Man, who I emailed once about After Effects work.
Really?
Yeah, because he did the Kanye West Power video. He never got back to me. But that started off as an elevator installation, and then, or he did an elevator installation called, I forget what. And then Kanye was like, yo, I like this. Make this the Power music video.
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Took me a while.
And that guy also directed Demolition Man.
Demolition Man owns.
Great movie.
Wesley Snipes.
Only liberal dystopia.
Taco
or
Bell.
neoliberal dystopia.
Dang it. This music is distracting me. Ooh.
It's like a kind of happy hardcore.
Yeah.
ERS's auxiliary batteries ready.
Ugh.
Yeah, like mid 90s through like Dreamcast era. God, music on that was so good. Like the Ghost in the Shell soundtrack for the PlayStation 1 game, Megatech Body. Arranged by half of the guy from Denki Group, the guy who didn't get arrested for cocaine.
Shout out to him.
Yeah. Takuya Isano, I believe is his name.
Okay, hold on.
I believe in you.
Everyone focus. You know, buddy, you know.
That's an error.
You know.
That's not an error. That guy was being a dick.
That's fucked up.
Come on, dude.
Brambilla. You mother. I'm gonna blow up now. Okay, hold on. No!
Man, just get in the top.
Yeah, I'm gonna just try to get top 3. The objective is to get top 3 in this circuit.
Yeah,
or
boost,
whatever.
boost.
Final lap.
Oh, this is. Oh, God, how many?
3.
I feel like I've been racing for 12.
Yeah, because you restarted it a bunch of times.
That's true.
Nobody wants to spend this much time in Boston.
Not with this music playing, at least.
Yo, I'm in some freaking ecstasy. Some guy gave me a pill with the Ridge Racer logo stamped on it.
I love tunnels. I love a good tunnel. Or in a racing game. Get out of here, man. Oh, what? What was that?
Yo, I've been brave and I drank wicked amounts of water.
What am I, 4th place? Ugh.
Bostonian rave guy. New bit.
ERS accumulator has been recharged.
Yeah, it has. Ooh, finesse.
Game's hard.
Yeah, this is the second one, too. You got a boost too, my man? Come on. Okay, at least I'm in 3rd.
It's like the race game they play in JoJo. Oh,
Hey, we got Final Fantasy what? Yeah, whoa. Getting revenge.
this is supposed to be like Back Bay or something. I don't know, man. The port? It's not, again, I don't think these people, someone said I'm not sure what part of Boston this is.
It's quote unquote.
It's the Boston part.
It's downtown.
It's a score.
All right, this is gonna
He
be
just
my
goes,
last.
that's the score. I like the idea that you just let a couple like full.
Welcome to the new XR Championship.
Dubai. All right, here we go. This is gonna be my last go because I have to go after this.
Yeah, dude.
Let's go.
All right, here we go.
Come on, man.
Everyone in the chat, send me some positive vibes, please.
Spirit bomb, but slow.
Oh.
Yeah, dude.
okay. So don't just floor it at all
Yeah,
times.
don't just floor it when you have to make a 360-degree turn.
It's actually a 180.
Yeah, whatever. Nerd. Someone asked, isn't Boston known for its bad road structure, and wouldn't be that that part like a bad idea? I was like, well, that's why it would be part of like a make-work program.
Yeah. Also, this is the dystopian future where climate change didn't destroy us all. Or maybe it's about to. And this
Maybe
is why we're like,
we're just like, what else are we gonna do,
let's
dude?
do a race, man.
Yeah, I
Let's
just want to race.
Survive,
I
bro.
feel like you get a couple of good days. It's in the 2 days of spring we have left in 12 years.
Yeah. Ever.
You get 2 days a week in spring, and then everyone goes into their weird Palmer Eldritch style air-conditioned towers. Shout out to the 3 Stigmata of Palmer Eldritch by
That's a
Philip K.
mistake.
Dick. That's a mistake.
I'm feeling good about this one. Oh yeah, straight away, baby. I can't get super thirsty though and get 2 boosts in a row, because then that puts me way too fast for this wild
This
turn over
fucking turn.
here. That one always gets me
I actually
though.
kind of like this one.
Dang it, get off the wall. Alright, here we go.
Someone said that in the future that these are electric cars on the. I'm just gonna make like techno noises like I'm Beavis, but for techno.
Oh, shut up, Beavis.
I'm mad that we didn't get more Beavis and Butthead when they rebooted it. That MTV reboot of Beavis and Butthead was not bad.
I heard it wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad. There's one where they go to like the place where they fly drones, and it's really bleak because that's what Beavis and Butthead is at its core.
They should have like a Beavis and Butthead like Twitch stream.
For real though, if you have not seen Mike Judge's Tales of the Tour Bus, watch it because it's one of the best shows on TV in the last 2 years. Because it's just Mike.
yeah.
It's just animated Mike Judge. I think I just got to do that every time.
Yeah, that really helps.
It's just animated Mike Judge narrating through, in the first season, country, and in the second season, funk.
Yeah, I was gonna say
stories.
the funk one was crazy.
The funk stuff's great. But don't sleep on the country stuff because there's like a couple of good ones. But like, man, the funk stories are so good.
Wild.
They're
Wild
all
stuff.
well, because of course, yeah, I know they were just like all of them were like high all the time, and
Yeah,
like
yeah.
had to experience like weird upsets and structural racism and drug abuse, and so it's just like the coolest version, the most Mike Judge version of Behind the Music. So it's like super interesting.
That's true. This is a very animated version of Behind the Music. See how
You got to right a big turn here in like 90.
you see how the computer is already like on my ass,
Mm,
and I was like, I was killing it.
yeah, that is some pretty aggressive rubber banding.
Right.
But I guess it goes both ways, right?
I guess so. Although like the times I had to restart, it was really tough for me to climb back up. All right, here we go. Fuck that. Fuck all that. Fuck you. So does this drive like Ridge Racer? What does it feel like? So if you can tell, it's really stiff. Like you see how I kind of that's the computer, but the game really, really, really wants you to drift, and the left and right inputs mostly just feel like slight micro adjustments.
Chris Yamamoto.
So you really have to like play. You have to tap L trigger, right trigger a lot in order to like finesse going left and right. And much like Ridge Racer, if you sort of like start to head down a straightaway or like a slightly curved area, you can sort of hold that drift for as long as you can, which is kind of fun to do. And also just it boosts your boost. So that's really handy to have, especially when you're trying to get out of a really tight turn, which this last race I did a couple of times. But yeah, it's pretty fun so far. I mean, again, I've only done 2 of the races or 2 of the like Grand Prix or whatever. I'm really excited to see what other kind of let's just take a look. Oh, we get to go to Canada. Where's that? Lake Louise? Someone Google that. Tokyo skyscrapers.
Shanghai Oval.
Oh, this is all Tokyo. Downtown Dubai.
Someone said there's some Unity looking lossy sprites on that UI. I would agree.
Oh yeah. What else you got? Boston again.
Côte d'Azur.
Yeah, I'm very curious to play more of this. I probably will actually. I might actually also buy it on the Switch.
Yeah,
just
it's a little
go.
It's got a.
Ooh.
Yeah, those sprites. That map is Not anti-aliased.
Yeah.
Those nodes could be scaled up a little bit.
But yeah, that was kind of Xenon Racer in a nutshell. We completed 2 of the races so far, which consisted of multiple races and an objective, which you have to get meet a minimum requirement for. But yeah, I'm gonna be checking out more of the game, especially over these next couple of days throughout the week. But you'll see here, there's also split screen. You can do online mode, edge mode, which sounds
kind of
dirty,
weird.
Yeah. The garage.
Can you customize it?
Let's customize it. Maybe we'll customize it on the way out.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's fun to play, like, some, just smaller arcade games. We're not in the... Ooh. You don't always have to play the big release, although I wouldn't mind playing Sekiro right now.
Yeah, that's true. Ooh.
I wish I was home playing Sekiro.
Murdered Out. I'm going to go Murdered Out.
I don't.
I can't.
That's just the game's way of saying you can't get that.
I want it.
I want the sort of disappearing transparency version.
This is like an Xbox car. Hold on, we gotta. No. Oh,
What's up, Xbox?
What happened? Okay, I'm gonna customize this one. Okay, body mask. We'll go here. Oh yeah. All right, and then what's this do?
Is it the sheen?
Oh yeah. Let's go matte if we can. Oh, let's go super. Oh, I can't go with that. Oh yeah, I can. Second one.
Ooh, a lot of customization options for an arcade racer.
Yeah, not too bad. Again, I'm super curious to see what it's like on
I like Kraken Energizing because it's like halfway between Razor and an energy drink. Kraken Energy Drink.
Crack open a Kraken.
I think Kraken is literally the name of like the Razor like microphone or something. Womp womp womp.
Crack open a cold Kraken.
Do you want to just make it pure black? Nah, I'd say that's good.
That's good.
Confirm.
Yeah, I can be here all day. Wow, you can do a lot.
Yeah.
What the
hell?
hell?
A lot of modes.
Oh, you can even change that up. That's cool. So yeah, I'll definitely be playing more of this as the week goes on.
Fun arcade game.
Fun arcade game called Xenon Racer. Again, it's on PS4.
Not sure I enjoy their office.
Yeah,
This is like a really weird IKEA version of Iron Man's house.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's on PS4, Xbox One, PC, and Switch. It's like $35, I believe. Yeah. So this was Paul and
Chris,
and we'll see you around, everybody. Peace. Thanks for joining.
Bye, and remember, Ridge Racer.